Hey guys, I'd just like to invite you into the kitchen tonight. I am making dinner and I don't have anybody here to share it with, so I'm going to share it with you guys. The kids will probably eat some of this maybe tomorrow for lunch, and my wife, but they're in town. They're going to go swimming and stuff because actually Aunt Jessie and her two kids came into town from India. They got here, actually got here a few days ago, but they're spending time in town with them. And I'm going to make dinner. This is called constipation relief. This dish is, and I think you'll like it, really. It has, first of all, I'm going to use this Earth Balance, and kind of excited about this. I haven't done a cooking show in a while, so, and this is very, very good for you guys. It's got your yellow squash, crooked neck yellow squash, summer squash, and zucchini, little tiny baby zucchini. And these are the best for this dish. I don't like it when they get huge. And cabbage. One time last summer, my wife and I were traveling to Riverton, and we had some friends there. And they have a nice, beautiful garden, and they had never had this. So we went out to their garden and actually picked yellow squash, zucchini. They had some zucchini like this, and cabbage. And we went into their house, and we made this dish for them. And they absolutely loved it. I mean, they just loved it. You got this, and then also you press garlic. Fresh garlic bulbs in it. You fresh squeeze those in it, and a little bit of chicken seasoning, imitation chicken seasoning, and you have a dish that is just, I mean, it tastes good, and it's also very, very, as you can see, healthy for you. You know, when you go to the doctor for heart disease, you know, arthrosclerosis, I don't know how to say that word, but when your veins are all plugged up and you have your open heart surgery and you get all unplugged, the doctor never says to you, now go out and have a nice big fat red juicy steak, you know. He doesn't say that. He says lay off the red meats a little bit and eat more fruits and vegetables. You know, the more you eat as grown, the better off you'll be. And I think that a lot of people are coming on to that fact that the more fruits and vegetables you eat, nuts, you know, nuts also, grains, and you know, just food as grown is the best. Go ahead and throw this in there. Put some butter here, and I think I've mentioned this Earth Balance before. You know, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference in between this and if you feel you're deprived on real butter. You know, you won't be able to tell the difference. Throw a little more in there. Okay. For the rest of these, and yes, I wash my hands. I get on the kids about that. They come into the kitchen after petting the dogs or something, and boy, they want to jump right in and help, and it's kind of gross. So you gotta wash your hands. Okay, now this is the little zucchini, and this makes it good also. And you don't want to, when you cook this dish, you don't want to overcook things. I got it on low, pretty low heat. Just simmering. I'm going to put these in first. You know, the squash and the zucchini. They take a little bit longer than the cabbage. The cabbage wilts pretty quickly. Okay. And anyway, we some other dishes besides this one, potato, carrot, and onion. My wife hasn't made that one forever, but it is a really good dish with a creamy sauce made with cashews. Potato, carrot, and onion. I believe she makes that with cashews. Might be wrong. Might make that one for you sometime. But, you know, just get creative. You know, people that are making the transition to becoming vegetarians, I don't recommend doing it overnight. You know, otherwise you get kind of discouraged and really hungry. So, get some recipes, somebody that knows how to cook vegetarian, and go over for dinner, you know, to their house several times a week, and see what you come up with. Don't do it alone. Get some help. Okay. Here comes the nice head of, and I'm looking forward to growing all this stuff in the garden this spring. But yeah, I would recommend trying it. You know, especially if you have medical conditions, then go for it. You know, by all means. Get on a vegetarian diet. It will help tremendously. You know, it lowers the risk of heart disease, diabetes. You can balance out diabetes. Lower the risk of cancer. You know, there's I believe it was, who was it? T. Colin Powell. It might have been him, or I don't know exactly for sure, but a well-known nutritionist says that 90% of diseases nowadays can be prevented with the fork, with what you stick in your mouth. And I think that's profound. I tend to agree with that. You know, we live in a very polluted world, and that's understandable. That you can catch things from fruits and vegetables. That's understood. But the proof's in the pie that vegetarianism is a healthier way to live. And you can not be a New Ager and eat vegetarian, believe it or not. And guys, I'm going to have to cut this one short because I don't want to go over my time and I have to redo this because I've already made it, and I've done that once on another video. Anyway, little zucchini, crooked neck summer squash, yellow squash, and cabbage. Just cut that up, throw it in your pan, some Earth Balance butter, and simmer this, and then squeeze some fresh bulbs garlic in there. I'll put another one in there. It's not quite big enough. And then also you can throw in some, where is it? Chicken seasoning. Where's that at? I know we have it. There it is. Chicken flavored and Frontier Herbs. You can throw some of this in there. You can measure it out, probably a couple tablespoon of that. Anyway, guys, this is very good, and it's good for you too. Hope you enjoy that. Good eating to you, and I just hope you have a good evening. I'm going to enjoy this with the pups. And the pups, by the way, I should show you one of the pups real quick. Let me do that, just real quick. Here's one of those pups that was born. They're 6 weeks old now. So this is one of the chocolate males. Anyway, guys, have a good night. Take care.